here. Alrighty, so the joke of the day. What is a snowman's favorite drink? What do you think? What is a snowman's favorite drink? All right, Riley, give me your guess.
Those like little ice thingies.
You're close.
Like the slushies.
Okay, ice is close. Not a slushie, but good try, Gabriella.
A icicle drink.
Ice is close.
Ice. Wait. Oh.
David, do you have a guess? No. Think of the name of a drink that has ice in it.
Do you want cereal? Pepsi.
What was that?
Pepsi?
What, Gabriella?
Pepsi, because you put ice in the Pepsi?
Well, ice in the name of the drink.
Oh.
Riley's on the right track with ice. Well, then he said slushy, but slushies have ice. So that's why I was thinking that could be a good clue. What if I added the letter D to the end of the word ice and you had iced? Riley? What?
Iced tea.
Iced tea. That's right. Iced tea is a snowman's favorite drink. All right. Good job, guys. Okay, so the three of you finished reading our book, Jesse Owens, yesterday, and you did very well on the quiz. So thank you for doing that. Today I assigned another book. Oh, here's Raven. Good morning, Raven. How are you doing, Raven?
Good.
Good.
Good, Raven. Are you excited that it's Friday today? Yeah, I can hear the excitement in your voice.
Yeah, we're a little drowsy this morning.
Okay, all right. Well, Raven, hang in there. We're gonna make it through, okay? All right, and by the way, Raven, Riley just gave us the answer to what is a snowman's favorite drink, and it is iced tea. Iced tea, because a snowman's made of snow and ice. So, iced tea. Okay, so, and I was talking about the book from, oops, I'm gonna skip this, from Epic, Jesse Owens. So we're not gonna talk about it today. Actually, I'm gonna go through this book and then the one that you're gonna read today. It's called George Washington Carver. And both of these books are about famous African Americans that, well, Jesse Owens is an athlete, and then I'll let you read about George Washington Carver today, and then we'll talk more about these people on Monday. So let me skip this. Today what we're going to do is write our narrative. Remember, a narrative is a story that will include a character, a setting, a problem, events, and a solution. And we made a plan yesterday with our graphic organizer with all of this information in it. And so today we're going to write about it. And then again, as a reminder, it was about the story Spring Cleaning, when Sophie wanted to go out and play because it was finally warm weather after it's been a long winter. And now her parents stopped her as she was going out and they asked her to clean. And so she spent the day cleaning and she had different thoughts and feelings as she was doing each of the different chores. And finally at the end, she was too tired that day after the day of cleaning to go outside. So she went outside the next day, and as she started running outside, her dad and mom said, "Stop." And she has a feeling, oh no, am I gonna have to keep cleaning? And then they said, here are your summer clothes, and here are your, is your basketball and your baseball, and go have fun. So she was finally relieved that she didn't have to clean anymore. So we're taking that information and we're going to write what we're gonna call a journal entry. So like as if you were writing in a notebook at the end of the day and you're telling yourself or somebody about your day or your week, like if you had a long week. So you're gonna pretend you're Sophie and you're just writing your thoughts down. And I want you to tell me what you did on the day that you spent cleaning. And we're gonna include those events. So as she was cleaning the doors and the windows, or she was cleaning the porch, or as she was helping her mom fold the winter clothes, those events you're gonna tell the story as if you were Sophie. Here's what I had to do, and then these made me think about this, or doing this made me feel this way. So we're gonna include our feelings about what she is doing. So I'm gonna guide you through this writing. So you're gonna need a piece of paper. Actually, let me go to, oh no, actually I can go to the next slide. Sorry guys. Okay, well, come on. Come on. There we go. Okay, on your piece of paper, I'm gonna start you out. Let's go ahead and put our name and the date in the top right-hand corner. And then I'll show you how we're gonna organize our writing. So today's the 19th, February 19th. Yeah, Gabriella, by the way, was your mom just twisting your earring there? I forgot to twist mine when I was a kid, and it, like the skin grew on my earring and then it stuck. So make sure you twist them often. Yeah, and it hurts. It hurt. It got stuck in my ear. Okay, you have your name and the date in the top right-hand corner of the paper. Now we're gonna put the title of the story, and I will go ahead and I'm gonna type it out. I'm gonna put it in quotation marks because it's a short story, and I'm gonna capitalize the important words of the title. Whoops, sorry guys. I'm still trying to get used to this Google slide thing here. Okay, name, date. And the title of the story was Spring Cleaning. We have a capital S, capital C, because those are the important words in the title. And then what we need to include in the first part of our story is going to come from information from your graphic organizer. So we need to think of a kind of, this part won't be on your graphic organizer, but we need to think of an introduction, like how are we going to start this journal entry? And in that journal entry, we need to include who we are, so we're the character, where are we, and what is our problem? This is going to be the beginning of our story. So let's think of a creative way to start our journal entry. Gabriella, you want to start us off?
Yes, you could say, hi, I'm Sophie.
Yep,
And
okay.
I live.
Well, where? Okay, so hi, I'm Sophie. Why are we writing? Why are we even writing this down?
Because
Why do you write in a diary or a journal? Why would you write your thoughts down?
so you know what you're writing, and it can help you like write stories. Like if you're ever an author and you made stories.
Okay, so for practice writing, also sometimes when we're having feelings or thoughts of things, it helps us just to get those out of our head and onto paper, so it feels like we're communicating those ideas to others, even though maybe somebody would never read what we wrote, but we kind of get them out of our head onto paper. So I really like how you started your sentence, hi, I'm Sophie, or you can even say, hey, it's Sophie again, because you know this is a journal that we've been writing in. And so we're just kind of telling our reader, I'm writing again, and here's what I'm going to tell you. So what are we going to, okay, you started going on to the setting, Gabriella, so, and I interrupted you, I'm sorry. So how can we tell where we are?
We could say, Mama, I live in, the story doesn't really tell where she lives.
No, but what did we put on our graphic organizer for the setting?
House.
Okay, we're in
Spring.
our house. And what time of year is it?
Spring.
Okay, so that's what you can say. Hi, I'm Sophie. You're gonna say something that happened in your house. So you could even start with the problem, or I have a problem that happened in my house. Now that we're finally in the springtime, here's what my problem is.
Yes.
So
are we going to be indenting?
Okay, actually you're going where I was gonna go. So hold on, Gabriella. Let me see if Riley or David have other thoughts on how they want to start their introduction.
Can I start writing?
Yep.
Okay.
Riley or David, would you like to share? Or Raven? Raven, if you have some ideas, you can put your hand up. Or do you guys agree with Gabriella? Okay, Riley, go ahead.
So I mean, I haven't got to my setting yet. I have my character. I have, hi, I am Sophie. And
Okay.
I'm there.
Okay, so I'm gonna type out. I'm gonna kind of combine your thoughts. Okay, I am Sophie. Okay, so I have, whoops, I have, hi, I am Sophie. Whoops, I got to put a period, not. Oh, and by the way, thank you, Gabriella, for reminding me. We are going to indent. So put 2 finger spaces along the red line, move in, and indent. Okay, hi, I am Sophie. What should we say in the next sentence? You started us out, Gabriella. Go ahead and re-say it.
Hi, I'm Sophie, and it's finally spring, and I was really excited to go outside, but the problem that I had when I was about to go outside was my parents stopped me from going outside.
It's finally spring. I'm going to put an exclamation point. And I know you said something right after that, Sophie, or Gabriella.
Right. I said, and I was getting ready to go outside.
Oops. Getting ready to go outside.
But the problem I had when I was going to go outside was my parents stopped me.
My parents stopped me. Okay, so this is Gabriella's thoughts. These are Gabriella's thoughts. If you would like to share, if you would like to use her idea, you are more than welcome to write down how she introduced who she is, where she is. So we're assuming, since she says I was getting ready to go outside, maybe we need to add a little bit of information outside of my house. Why was she going to go out? To do what?
She was going to go play.
To play. Okay, and that's a little bit more clear on where she is. So we include our setting. We have kind of an introduction. Hi, I'm Sophie. Right. It's finally spring. I was getting ready to go outside of my house to play, but my parents stopped me.
Right.
And if you want to change this up and include it how you want it to read, you're more than welcome. Go ahead, Riley.
Is it fine? Like I put everything that's like on there?
Yeah, you're fine. I'm gonna guide you through this so that if you're stuck, you can use our ideas that we do together. But if you have your own, you can use those as well.
Yeah, I'll just think of like certain stuff and then I'll go like back to that and stuff.
That's
like that.
fine. Okay, thank you, Riley. Raven, how you doing? I hear you're pretty tired. Are you hanging in there?
She's kind of still in the same situation, but
Okay.
she got her listening, hopefully.
Okay.
Listen, okay, thanks, Miss Magic.
Do what you can do. I know it's hard when we don't get sleep. And I just saw that Miss Amanda sent me an email about her being pretty lethargic this morning. So just do what you can do. So hang in there, Miss Raven.
I added next to they stopped me and they told me that they said that I had to clean too. I added that.
Okay, and you know what? That is an important part of the problem. Why did they stop her?
I have
So I will add that too. They told me that I need to help clean what?
Because I had promised.
What place are they cleaning?
The house.
All right, good introduction. So in this whole introduction, we have our character, we have the settings, the place and the time, and now we have a problem. They told me that I need to help clean the house. Okay, so I don't think we added this to our graphic organizer yesterday, but let's add our feelings. How, even though it's not in the story, since you're telling the story from Sophie's point of view, how would you be feeling if you're so excited to go outside? It's spring to play, and then your parents said, remember, Sophie, you promised to help clean. How are you feeling in that moment? David, what do you think? How would you be feeling?
Mad.
Okay, why would you feel mad?
Because I wouldn't be able to go outside and play.
Okay, thank you, David. So David would feel mad. How about you, Riley? How would you be feeling? You're ready to go outside and you have to stop.
Honestly, I think I'd be pretty upset.
Okay, and you'd be upset why?
Because I would not be able to go play and I'd have to clean the house and do the laundry and all that stuff.
Okay, thank you, Riley. Gabriella, would you feel a certain way?
Yeah, I would feel sad because I didn't get to go outside and I really was excited to because it was like the first day of spring and I've been waiting so long.
Okay, I'm going to kind of combine everything you said. Thank you, Gabriella. I was upset because I was really looking forward. Let me see. Forward to playing.
Again, that sentence?
Yes, because the directions for our prompt said that we needed to include the event, which is now she's ready to go outside, and a feeling that she would be feeling from that event.
Okay, so we go to the next line and write, I was upset.
Yeah, well, this is all one paragraph. This is our introduction paragraph that is including our character, our setting, and our problem.
So put it right by.
Yep, right after the period. Okay. Keep writing.
Okay.
Good questions.
I have to mute myself.
All right, so I am gonna go back to a different slide for a second. So if you didn't finish copying, that's okay. So I'm gonna go back to this slide. So far in our writing, we have our name, our date, and the title, spring cleaning. We just finished writing the introduction paragraph. So this is the beginning of your story. So kind of like if you were thinking about the hamburger, this would kind of be the top bun. You're giving, like, you're introducing what this is going to be about. So we know Sophie's telling a story. We know where she is. We know her problem. She is upset because she has to clean and she'd rather play outside. So the next paragraph, so we're going to go down to the next paragraph. This is going to be the middle of our story, and this is going to include the events. And when I say events, we're going to include the chores that she did that we wrote on our graphic organizer yesterday, and how she was feeling when she was doing those chores. So I'm going to go back to the page that we were doing together. And let's start out our second paragraph. So wherever you left off, you're going to go straight down to the next blue line, but you're going to put two finger spaces, and then you're going to indent for the second paragraph. This is our middle of the story. So we need to, so let's look at our graphic organizer from yesterday, and let's start with the first chore, which is her event, we'll call it, the chore that she did, and how was she feeling? All right, Gabriella, go ahead.
I had an idea for the second paragraph.
Okay.
I was gonna put what I put down for how the character tried to solve the problem. And I thought it could be maybe while I was cleaning the porch, I found my toys and I really wanted to play with them outside, but I couldn't.
Okay, so you're starting with the event of, oops, let me see. The way this is gonna type, it's not gonna be exactly on the line. Let's see if I can move it up a little bit. So I'm gonna move in 2 finger spaces. You know what, and I forgot to mention, we need to use transition words. So something showing that this is the first thing she did. So some of those transition words are in your red notebook if you're stuck on finding something, but what could be a transition word that we could use? David, what do you think to show that this is the first thing she did?
Maybe like first my porch and I saw the basketball and baseball and I wanted to play with it outside, but I couldn't.
Okay, so we're gonna use first. And also we could even say the first so that we could be a little bit more specific. We'll use the first chore. Oops, chore I had to do was clean the porch. And then David, can you say it again? How are you feeling? Or when I saw
the baseball and basketball, I wanted to go outside, but I couldn't.
Okay, oops. I don't know why this isn't indenting on its own. That's okay. Hold on a second, guys. That's strange. Oh, I know why. I have another text box there. Hold on, guys. Okay, I'm not sure why my writing is indenting, but do not indent when you come back down to the red line. I'll see if I can figure it out. Okay, when I was cleaning, I found my baseball and basketball. Say it again one more time, David. I found my baseball and basketball and
I wanted to go play with them, but I couldn't.
Okay, So while you guys, I know it's kind of small, let me see if I can. Oh, that didn't work. Format this. Why is that indenting? Maybe if I do this. Okay, there we go. Let's try that. Maybe if I make it a little bit bigger, it'll be on the lines.
I put mine a little bit different for the second paragraph.
Say it again, Gabriella.
Mine was a little bit different for the second paragraph.
Okay. Do you want to read yours?
Yes. I started off how the starting off one was like yours. The first chore I did was cleaning the porch. I found my toys and I really wanted to play with them, but I could not.
Okay, that works too. Thank you. So in this beginning of this paragraph, we said one event or chore is that she's cleaning the porch. And then we had to make sure we included a feeling because that wasn't in the story that we read. So you had to really think, okay, if I was cleaning the porch and then I found these things, what would I be feeling? What would I be thinking? Because you are putting yourself in the place of Sophie. Riley, did you want to share? Or you had your hand up?
Sure, yeah, I'll share, but it was for something else.
Okay, go ahead.
So I'll share. The second paragraph?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I'm not fully done with it.
Okay.
The first chore was to clean the porch. When I was cleaning, I saw my baseball and my basketball, period.
Okay. What did that make you feel or what did that make you think about?
That made me kind of upset and it made me want to play even more.
Okay. Then include that in your writing. You can say that however you want. You can write it just like you did or like you just said. Okay, so I'm going to let you guys do a second chore with a second feeling. So you can use your graphic organizer for this. What was your next chore? And we want to use a transition word showing that, okay, after the porch, I did this. So make sure you use something showing that this is the second chore. And then how were you feeling or what were you thinking as you were doing this? Okay, Gabriella?
The second chore I did was bringing out the summer clothes with my mom. I really wanted to put them on and play outside, but I could not.
Okay, so you chose the chore where she was folding the summer, taking out the summer clothes and putting away the winter clothes. And those made you really want to go outside. So can you give me a little more information? Why would looking at those clothes make you think, oh, I want to go outside?
Because I really wanted to put them on and go outside and play with my toys too.
Okay, so putting them on made you think about, oh, if I put these on, it's warm weather. I can go outside and enjoy the sunshine. Okay, yeah. Add some detail. Thank you. All right, David.
There's a question. Okay. Do we have to indent?
Okay, so this is, yes, I'm glad you said that. Since we're moving on to our second chore and our second feeling that goes along with that chore, we're going to go down to the next blue line wherever you left off, and we're going to indent showing that this is a new thought. So then, oops, the next chore I had to do was, and then I'm going to let you guys fill in whatever you chose to write. I'm not going to put it here, but I'm going to let you fill it in. So, man, I wish this was right on the line, but Let's see if I can move it up a little bit. No, that didn't work either. Okay, well, I'll just leave it like it is. Just do the best you can. So Gabriella chose to do the chore of folding the clothes, and that those clothes reminded her of going outside in the warm sunshine and made her want to play outside even more. What was another option you could choose from for the chores that she had to do? Remember what else we wrote on our graphic organizers yesterday? Riley, what was another chore she had to do? Do you remember?
Do the laundry.
Do the laundry. So, oh, actually, the laundry was the one that Gabriella talked about. So there was another one. What was she cleaning? And I think this one was in that picture. Do you remember?
Yes, it was the windows.
The windows. She had to clean the doors and windows and all the dirt. Hey, Zach, good morning. So you're a little early for me. So you could just take a little break, or you can just listen in, and then I'll get started with your group in about 10 minutes. Okay? All right. So Riley, you could also choose to use that one. She had to clean off the dirt from the snow from the winter off of the doors and the windows. How would she be feeling, or what would she be thinking about as she's cleaning the dirt and the cleaning the dirt off the windows and the door?
She would want to go play more and more.
Why?
Because she saw her basketball and her baseball on the front porch.
Okay, you could say that as she's looking out the window while she's cleaning, she sees the baseball and the basketball on the porch. I'm going to go back to the story real quick just so that you guys can just look real. Come on, story. Click on it. Okay, here in the story, let me read the paragraph that she talks about that. All day, Sophie and her parents worked to clean the house. First, she helped Mom clean the porch where they found some of Sophie's favorite toys and sports gear. Then Sophie helped Dad scrub the doors and windows, which were dirty from the dust and snow. That let the pretty sun shine brightly into the house. So as she's cleaning, so Riley gave us a good idea. As she's cleaning those windows, she looks outside and she sees her toys. She reminds her she wants to play. What about if she's cleaning and this sun is coming into the house? What might you be thinking as the sun comes in? David?
That it's the perfect day, and you can I'll be like feeling like sad that I can't go outside.
Great idea. You see that sun coming in, you're thinking, oh, it's a perfect day and it's making me sad. I can't go outside. That's another thing you could write. Thank you, David. Raven, did you want to add something, or did you have a question for me?
I think she's thinking about running in the sun.
You know what, Raven? You are exactly right. As she is cleaning this window and the sun is coming in, I know that would make me think about going outside and running in the sun. Raven, thank you so much for your idea. And it sounds like you're perking up a little bit. Awesome. Good thought, Raven. Riley, did you want to share?
Yeah, girl.
No. Could like once when we're done with this stuff, could you make sure the class stays on? Like at least this group, because I want to show you and them some.
Okay, yeah,
sure.
Sure. Okay.
I ran out of breath.
Okay, so you guys are just putting that second chore. I'm not going to type it out. I'm going to let you write what her second chore was, whatever you chose to choose, whatever you chose from, and then how she would be feeling. And I'll give you a few more minutes, and then we'll do our wrap up on the conclusion paragraph. Gabriella, you have a question for me?
Yes, in our conclusion paragraph, are we going to put what we put for our solution?
Yep, that's going to include the solution. So this is going to be the ending, the kind of wrap it up. And we're going to kind of figure out a way to end our journal entry with something that will leave us feeling like we finished telling our story and it's complete. So actually, let me go to that slide real quick. Okay, so again, we have our name, our date, spring cleaning. We did our introduction, which is the beginning. We're writing the middle now. This is the events and the feelings. And the next part we're going to do will be the end to the story, which will include the solution. Now, if you think about the books that we've been reading, the solution doesn't just say, and then I felt better, or, and my problem was fixed. It kind of leads to, it has details that leads to a good closure that makes us feel like the story was over. So whatever you wrote, I am going to kind of leave some spaces on my paper because I didn't type it out. And you guys are going to start one last paragraph. And in that paragraph, we also need to start with a sequence word showing that this is kind of the end of our story. Now, in the past writings, we've done in conclusion, but those are a little bit more formal writing. This is kind of what we call informal, where we're kind of just talking about things. So if you were telling your friends this story, what would be a transition word or phrase you might use to show them, okay, this is coming to an end? David?
Maybe finally.
Okay, finally, because you would use that when you're speaking. So David, can you give me a conclusion sentence that would start with finally?
Finally, finally the next day, I was going to go outside, but my parents stopped me. But I thought I had to do more chores, but they just gave me my summer clothes and my basketball and baseball.
Okay, perfect. So you could even do is choose either, and since you're right, David, that this actually happened the next day, why didn't she go out and play when she was done with her chores?
Because she was exhausted.
Okay, so we might want to include that a little bit too, just to say, well, why did you wait till the next day? But that's your choice. So you could use finally, you could use the next day, you could use both. I was ready, I'm just going to kind of remember what you said, to go outside and play, but, and then I'm going to let you guys finish the story how you choose. Okay, so David, you gave us your thoughts. Gabriella, do you want to tell us your thoughts? Riley, Gabriella's still thinking, what are your thoughts on how you want to end this story?
Finally, it was the next day when I got up. I got ready to go outside when my mom and dad stopped me. I thought I had to do more work again, but all they did is just gave me some summer clothes and then I could go outside.
And how are you feeling about that?
About when I could go outside?
Yep.
I was excited.
Okay, I was excited. Were you relieved that you didn't have to do chores?
Yes.
Okay, so great ending. That gave me a lot of information. Make sure you include your feelings in there. Good job. All right, Raven, I see you have another thing to add. What did you want to say?
Finally, I'm finished. Now I could go outside tomorrow.
You know what? You are exactly right. She finished all of her chores and tomorrow she could go outside. How do you think she's feeling about that? That she can finally go outside?
Feeling
Say it again.
excited. I think she's feeling excited.
I think you're right. She knows she worked hard and she is done with her job and now she can play. Thank you, Raven. That is a great ending to your story. Good work. Hi, Nadia. We're just finishing up with the other group, so give me a few minutes and then we'll get started, okay? Okay, so Raven, David, Gabriella, and Riley. I am going to let you guys continue to finish this story on your own. I'm going to collect this from you during the next folder exchange. So when you are finished, please read it to yourself to make sure it makes sense and you didn't leave out words, or that it tells the story the way you want it to be told. And then put it inside of your red reading folder, and I'm going to collect it from you during the next folder exchange. All right, questions before I let you go? And I know, Riley, you wanted to share something. So, Gabriella, what did you want to say?
I was gonna say my whole paper is full.
That's awesome. Third grade is the
Except
year
for
you
the
really
bottom
write.
skinny teeny line.
That's awesome. I'm glad you're writing. All right, Raven, did you need to say anything or have a question or anything you want to add?
What is Artie there? What is the either from last folder change?
Okay, so the last time, so you guys picked up the pink folder. So that was the new stuff. So when you're done, you're going to put this in your red folder, and then I'll tell your mom when I'm ready to collect it from you, and she'll be looking in your red folder for this.
But what is the desserts from? What is the like the things that we get like the results?
Say it again, Raven, like what did you, let's see, I wasn't sure I could understand what you were saying, sweetie.
What did the results turn out?
Results.
Results.
The results?
What kind of results, Raven?
Like the one when we turned in our other folders.
Oh.
So your mom comes to the school every 2 weeks to get our new work from me and from Mrs. Jaramillo, and then your mom brings your work, like the stuff that you're doing right now, and she gives that to me so I can look at it. Is that what you were asking about, Raven?
Yes.
Okay, so we're gonna do that folder exchange. Ooh, is it next week again? It's either next week or the week after. I can't remember. Okay, did that answer your question, Raven? I'm not sure I understood 100%. So is that what you wanted to know?
Yes.
Okay, good job. And Raven, I know you're tired today, but I am very proud of you for participating and giving us your thoughts on our writing. So can I get a high five in the air with you? All right, Raven. So those of you that were on my group, Gabriella, David, Raven, and Riley, Riley wanted to show something, and then when he's done, you guys can log off and I'll meet with my next group. All right. All right, Riley, what did you want to share?
Okay, so like I'm gonna explain through the whole video, like, cause like these are like separate videos, like that I've made, and like, and it's like that it kind of became like a big movie-ish sort of. Now, trying to get to a spot.
Okay, and so we have some of our other group on too, so that's good. They'll get to see it too, Riley.
Yeah.
Yes, all right, let's see what that is.
So like that was like I had to be as funny as I can in 30 seconds. That's me messing around with my cat. Well, it's not really mine. And then here I have no idea. And then I'm dancing, embarrassing my cousin. We're playing on like a little game. I'm about to scare her. She's about to scare me. And then this is after I got scared, after she scared me. And yeah.
Okay, well, that's creative, something to do during these different times that we're having. All right, Mr. Riley. Well, thank you for sharing that. That looks like a lot of fun, that you had fun making it. Good job. All righty. So, what was that, Raven?
See you later, Miss Badger.
Bye, Miss Raven. We'll see you on Monday. Have a good weekend.
Bye.
Bye. Okay, so David, Gabrielle, and
Bye. Have a good
Riley, and
weekend.
Raven, you are free to go and continue to work on your other assignments for reading or for ELA, and I'm going to meet with the second group, okay?
Bye.
All right, guys. See you later.
Have a good weekend.
Bye.
You too. Thank you. Bye-bye. All right, Angelina. High five in the air, Angelina. I haven't seen you for a while. Good to see you. Can you hear me, Angelina? Give me a thumbs up if you can hear me, Angelina.
Yeah.
Perfect. All right, so Angelina, I know since you've missed our meetings, you may be behind a little bit, but I'll get you caught up, okay? So let's start with our joke of the day. What is a snowman's favorite drink? Who thinks they know the answer? Yeah, Zach, give me a guess.
Snow cones.
Ooh, good guess. Not the one I'm looking for, but good guess. Nadia? Did you Google it? Iced tea. You are exactly right, Nadia. Good job. Angelina, what were you going to guess? Oh, you're on mute, Angelina.
I was gonna guess ice cream.
Ice cream. Okay, that would be a good guess too. If you let it melt, you could drink ice cream. Okay, good guess. Olivia, what were you going to say?
I was gonna say iced tea too.
Iced tea. Awesome. Okay, guys. So, oh, there's Miss Angelique. All right, welcome, Angelique. We just stop this here. We just started